I mean, we're a Eastern Conference final team. We just are.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that we don't have one of them on our roster
Yeah.
is kind of crazy to me.
It is crazy.
Half away from a championship.
Half away.
We were a half away.
A half away.
That was it.
Yep.
2 fucking quarters.
We're Miles Turner away from a championship.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's like a half a season away.
Yeah.
We
He
won in
cost us
spite
that.
of him. Yeah, we won in spite of him.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
would
do
say.
shit.
Nah,
Especially in the
he-
postseason.
What
he
if we
cost
win
us that
and
game
he's
7.
he's in the butthole of America and we don't have Tyrese?
What if
Ooh, what if game? It's dangerous.
what if Wiseman doesn't go down?
Yeah,
What if
we're-
Jackson
yeah.
doesn't go
There's
down?
no way we don't.
We're running the tables.
There's no way we get beaten game 7. Matter of fact, that
We're
doesn't
not
go
even
to
in
game
game 7.
And I can guarantee.
Yeah, we're not worried.
that.
Yeah. We have somebody to get
Stiff
rebounds.
game,
That's a
man.
man in the post.
I mean,
Stiff game,
look,
guys.
but you
Hustle
look.
defender.
Hold on though, you look how good everybody said. OKC was just God's hand of basketball last year,
Jesus.
and we made them look. I mean, if you watch the series as an impartial person outside
as
of
a
them,
team that wasn't beatable, we
we
proved that
made
they were
them
beatable.
look very normal, very normal.
The only reason they won that game is because Tyrese went down.
yeah,
Plain and simple.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, any way you slice it, you're looking at a situation where no matter how you look at it, this is a team that should still be able to succeed
Yeah.
without Hallie. And I know that I was of the camp that really thought this would be a throwaway year because you looked at Hallie, it's like, okay, and I was never in the camp that, like, without Miles, oh my God. I was more like a addition by subtraction on that one. Like, we didn't need him.
Right.
But I think you got some opportunity, but it's just going to take some dudes stepping up. And
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how it goes with, because everybody goes to Siakam's house in the off season and they work on things. So I'm very curious to see what comes out of that.
There's a
And
lot of good stuff coming out too. There's been some videos here and there of just Siakam taking control of the teams. Like, this is what championship teams do. This is how we do things here in Indy. This, not only talking to the guys, but also like, hey, everybody's got to step the fuck
Look,
up.
we're a squad, and I don't want to hear anybody shit. Frankly, I'm glad they're not talking about us. Just like
You're good. You're good.
just like last year, like, we are a squad, and everybody knows it. We're an Eastern Conference Finals team. Period. We don't just have guys that are stepping hard.
No, we're an NBA Finals team.
Well,
we
I'm talking
won the Eastern
yes,
Conference.
I'm just talking about going into this year.
I
Like,
get you.
you know,
I get you.
2 Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
And we won one.
yeah, and we're
Good
going
call.
back this year, hands down.
Yeah.
You've got Nembhard stepping up. I mean, these guys aren't just guys stepping up; these are dogs.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't just Joe Schmo off the bench that's got to fill a role.
Yeah.
Like,
No, Nembhard was a point guard.
yeah,
And if Halliburton wasn't on our team, he would be our point guard.
yeah,
Plain and simple.
yeah. You're talking about guys that went
You
toe
got
to toe.
Matherin
Yes.
is ready to walk in.
Yes.
Jarris Walker, he's going to be one of our best defenders this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Dude, we got guys ready.
Yeah.
Carlisle's been developing guys just for this moment.
These dudes made SGA look like
Yeah.
a regular. Like, you're not just talking about
No.
shut down Brunson. Played
Yeah.
offense and defense against people like SGA and Brunson.
Yeah.
Who else can do that in the NBA?
Nobody.
Nobody.
No. And nobody can overcome how they play the game
Right.
like trash.
Yeah,
So nobody can overcome that more than we can.
100%.
They don't have TJ McConnell's.
No,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have that.
they don't have it.
So-
And then you're bringing back the two centers. I mean,
Yeah.
get out of it. Get out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to hear it.
Wiseman would have just,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Miles Turner would have been riding a bench last year.
yeah. I don't want to hear anything. Is this camera not working?
No, you're good. Keep going. Keep going.
No, I don't want to hear. But again, I'll go back to the point of don't talk about us. Let's talk about Luka. Let's talk about Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
Let's talk about whomever. I don't give a shit. Talk about
Yeah.
it.
I
Zion
don't either.
Williamson dropped
Yeah, let's talk about
35 pounds.
Yeah, let's talk about
40
Zion
pounds.
losing weight. He ain't done shit ever. But let's keep talking about it.
He said he's in the best shape he's ever
Okay,
been in.
great. What have
He
you
looks like-
won?
He
Zion
looks like a
Williams?
stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Yeah.
stick.
Mellow Ball's going to be great. Mellow, what the fuck have you done?
Who is that?
Nothing.
It was that Chris Rock running down the court.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at Melo Ball that way, but
I'm just saying that you hear
Zion doesn't look horrible. He looks like he's slimmed down. That's the slimmest I've ever seen that dude. Maybe too much.
keep
but
talking about him. He's not going to win anything.
I don't think he's going to win anything. I'm just saying, like he's.
But that's how I like it. Keep doing it. Give him juice.
Just keep talking about these
give him
guys.
juice.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're not going to talk about the Pacers. They're already. I'm sure we're probably forecasted to finish like 8th or some stupid number in the Eastern Conference.
Every
and
year,
nobody
dude.
believes.
Yeah.
Yep, every year.
That's okay.
The
We don't need
thing
it.
is Halliburton was a key piece to our team, but really in reality, Siakam is our guy. Okay, we brought him in to be our guy.
You've been calling that.
Halliburton is just we just happened to have 2 guys finally.
Yeah.
and it was beautiful. Okay, but losing Halliburton, that does nothing. It changes nothing
Yeah, I
because
agree.
Siakam is going to take this team over.
I agree.
And everybody on the rest of this team, nothing's changing. So they're built to step up.
And plus, it adds a much bigger role to Matherin, who, not saying the rest of the team can't get on the free throw line, but he does a pretty damn good job.
Matherin's
at it.
our only player that can
And
actually,
if you need
Nembhard.
an energy
Nembhard
play,
too,
he gets that.
Yep.
He streaky shooter, but he's still going to play aggressive, drive the
Dude.
lane. If he's making shots or not, he's still driving the lane. Like it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is his constant. That's what
Matherin's
got
a
him in the
player
league.
on the court that if you need a bucket can get you a bucket.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Aggressively.
Yeah, aggressively. Get to the line, that 3-point play, whatever. But if you need a bucket, things are stale.
Yep.
He's that player that can get it.
He's the new aged Lance.
Yeah.
He really is.
Better version.
I mean, anyway,
Wow.
He doesn't bring. He's got some edge
I don't
to
think
him.
it's
but,
hard to get on Lance's level
yeah.
because Lance was so athletic and he was so good at basketball. When he was playing, he was really like a top 5 player in the league, but he just wasn't because he just couldn't
Right.
do things
Yeah.
how he should. He would usually fluff something up or whatever. But Lance is, that dude was a basketball genius. He just let his head get in his way. Just the way it
But
was.
when it worked though, right? I mean, the antics
It
of
always
LeBron.
worked. It always
you know
worked.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it always
it's
worked.
phenomenal.
That was great, and we'll never forget it.
Yeah.
And when he walks in the building,
Yeah.
he's going to get a standing ovation.
Yeah. And you
In
know,
Indiana.
You know what else though? Like you
Probably should have a statue.
on that home.
Honestly,
he's
I'm
the
not
bridge.
against it.
He's the bridge, right?
Yeah.
I think he's like the bridge to where we are. Like he started this kind of like.
yeah.
we can't be handing out. we can't be handing out statues.
But you
boys.
glossed over him.
Oh,
and
dude, I'm all about it. Lance, get you a statue, bro.
We should put
I'm
him-
all about it.
Yeah, we should. Honestly, we should.
I put him up there with Reggie, like as far as
He
like.
he brought he brought energy back to the Pacers.
I can't.
no,
roll with that.
100%.
He did. Well, who else brought energy? Like Paul. We're gonna Paul George. What did Paul George do?
Well,
For?
I did. I'm not saying that,
Like,
but I mean,
Paul George had an opportunity to do that, shied away from it.
Yeah.
Oladipo had an opportunity,
Fuck Oladipo.
Fuck
didn't do
Oladipo,
it.
dude.
Lance Stevenson bought in to the Pacers. He really
Yeah,
did, and he bought into his role on the Pacers. So what I think I go with Danny on that is like,
And he was fucking people's wives.
When you hey, when you
I don't know
when
about
you
it.
go into a team, especially a small market team like the Pacers, and you
Because
go,
Roy Hibbert's a
I
bitch.
I love this fucking franchise.
You're right.
Yeah.
I'm let's go.
I'm going to
And
do whatever it takes. to
There's
win.
only a few people that have done that.
I feel like when you come into this year, you're looking at a situation that obviously they're missing some leadership with Hallie. They're missing.
He banged Roy Hibbert's
addition-
wife.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. Something like
that's
that.
what led to the locker room shit.
Yeah, you give him
Why
that.
Roy Hibbert
'cause
sucked
Roy's
that
a bitch.
whole season. He was fucking fighting his own teammate.
Well, I mean, listen, you're a 7-footer and you can't defend. I mean, come on, man.
Got brick hands.
All you do is hit him.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta do is hit him. All that. Anyway.
What were you saying, Mike? Sorry.
But the point I was trying to make is that I feel like if you look at the guard and even forward position, you're not losing a ton not having Hallie out there in terms of just raw numbers. The assists aren't going to be there,
Right.
And some of the facilitation.
They won't
but-
be there by one person.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that that's where he excels, and that's the part that he
Yeah.
being a general that they're going to miss that. But I feel like if they can just get the rebounding, you'll be okay. Like you can facilitate having
take
some
over.
You can
Yeah,
still
exactly.
run the same
Turnovers.
offense. Yeah.
It'll counteract the maybe because really Nimhard is very smart with the ball.
Yeah.
He doesn't turn the ball over much either, but he's going to turn the ball over. I mean, Howie has games with 0 turnovers.
We're not going to have
Okay,
That's-
he's
nobody can do that.
He's the
That's-
best game manager in the NBA.
Yeah, that's
period.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to miss that.
But those turnovers are going to counteract with rebounds and hustle plays under the basket.
Well, the tough contested shots. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. You're going to have more misses. The shooting percentage won't be as good this year. But
right.
if you look at it, and if you can get anything out of the rebounding and second chance points, it's going to offset.
Jarris Walker. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's
It's
what
time, bub. This
it's-
is it,
And
dude.
it was coming, though. It was coming.
it.
Like, the freight train was moving.
He was
honestly,
playing minutes.
That's an X factor that I don't think people really get. Like, we lost him, too, in the finals.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, that
100%.
I'm not saying was a starter, but that was minutes in
Coulda used
defense, in hustle.
Good
You know,
shot, too.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
good
you,
shot.
you gave more minutes to Ben Shepherd, a guy
Yes.
who really didn't see
We were-
a whole lot of time like we were expecting
Bro, we were
going into that.
Bro,
Just
we were
the
playing
matchup problem.
we
Yeah.
were playing a G League center in the
Right.
finals against the best team in the NBA. Went to get like, come on, we don't have to go back to that combo.
Half away.
But
Half away.
we got Jarris Walker, like you know, and somebody like we're deep.
Yeah.
Furphy's a diamond in the rough.
Oh, my God.
He's
Like,
got to
can't
do something,
wait.
man.
You
He's
know,
gotta
I
do
can't
something
wait to
this
see
year.
TJ and Furf
Yeah,
coming off the bench.
problem
dude.
with that is
The Furf.
as an organization
He's
you,
a furry.
you know you have something in Murph or Furf, whatever his name is.
Murph the
You-
Furf.
Murph the
It's
Furf.
all good.
You know you have something in him. Like,
Oh, 100%. He's a
he-
talent.
they would have moved him back to the G League if they felt he needed to work on something.
Or dumped him somewhere.
so
He's two-way.
He's just so buried. We're so
He
deep.
plays both ways.
We're so deep.
So does Marshall. No,
true.
Yeah, I do.
we are so deep, and we've got a solid. We picked up
Only
those.
for you.
What guards we pick up in the draft? I mean, we've got some.
That dude
Got
from
that-
Marquette.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm really
He's a
high on
stud,
that
too.
kid.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna dust off the Google machine.
he's a 20-point-a-game player in college, 10 assists. Like we are not. Again. Yeah, you were. We are not a player. We are there. We're not a player away.
Yeah. No, we're not.
I love Hallie, and Hallie would be the icing on the cake if he was still, if healthy.
Right.
That was a long thought. Did my fart break you?
It broke everybody.
It did.
I think me talking about it broke. Yeah. Sorry about
Cam
Cam
Jones,
Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Talon Peter.
Yeah.
Peter.
I'm a child.
He'll
I'm a
be-
child. I'm a child.
Yeah,
Talent.
he'll develop.
Yeah, Cam
it.
Jones was still
Cam-
at 38, by the way.
Cam will come in and he'll play minutes.
He's gonna get minutes
Yeah.
straight away.
100%. So
Just get some buckets.
Yeah,
come
what
off
is
the
he?
bench, bring some
Matherin's-
energy.
yeah,
He would be Matherin's replacement on the bench.
and there I would imagine depending on matchups,
Run Cam
you might
Jones
see
with-
You might
Mather
see-
That would be.
Yeah.
That's
on
not
the
a
bench and Cam start.
That's not that. Either way you play, that is a positive for the team because you're playing with TJ or Andrew.
Oh yeah, and TJ they won't start TJ.
No.
Right.
No.
Not unless they absolutely have to.
Here-
his role in the rotation is him and Obi's rotation.
Here's the tentative depth chart. Obviously, this means nothing at this point because you've got Obi.
That still has Miles Turner. This is inaccurate.
Yeah,
Man.
it is right there.
The fuck are you looking this up on
Our
Wikipedia?
stats guy's terrible.
Jesus, man.
It's not my fault.
Good night.
Well, you know what? They probably don't have an official. Hold on. Let's
You're
see.
looking at 25-26.
I probably don't because our
It is
roster's not full.
25-26.
I was
you son
testing
of
you.
a
We
bitch.
haven't even hit preseason yet.
You son of a bitch.
But it shouldn't have. There's a J Huff. I see it now. We got
Come
Yeah.
at me, bro. All right, hold
Dude,
on.
I'm telling you, if we have
J Huff.
Huff, Wiseman, and Jackson, I think we sweep the finals. Dude.
Huff
Like-
shot a better 3 clip than Miles
Oh yeah,
Turner did.
100%.
Like fuck out of here.
And he gets bored.
And he gets boards.
Yeah, I like J Huff.
Like I
This
don't
is
know.
a terrible view.
Look, people called us crazy last year when we were talking about Pacers,
Right.
and they
Hell, I called you crazy. I'll own my own. I mean, I did.
you just got to see a game, and the only problem the Pacers will face, but I think the league is too smart for its own good, is they didn't take what the Pacers did seriously. But the only problem would be is now they've seen it, they can adjust to it, but I still don't think they believe it.
No.
So we'll be able to do it again. No, and even if they try to adjust to it, I don't think they can.
No, they can't because last year they tried to. You know, because we went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Okay, the year prior, and then they were like, "Oh, we can't let that happen again."
Right.
I mean, you can watch all of those games, all of those playoff games last year. There's no question that the system was rigged against us.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Between like Mitchell and Brunson and an SGA, dude, the bull crap they were getting.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, and getting away with on both
Right.
sides. It's clear as day.
Well, yeah, and like to your point, the Knicks come back the next year and they bring Karl Anthony Towns in, but
Yeah.
honestly, their game plan was no different against us.
No.
Like you did, what did you? We beat your ass,
Right.
And you go at a player, and that's fine. And Karl Anthony Towns did put up a fight. Like he got some points, and he gave him a little
Yeah,
fight.
but he gave up.
But their game
Showed his ass, like I said.
Found
he was
himself
going to.
in a trash can with
Yeah.
Dak.
their game plan as a whole was no different than the year before. Like
No.
they did nothing to stop us. They did nothing to adjust.
Nope.
And that's the NBA. And that's why, again, I can't say it enough. The Pacers are going to make a strong playoff run again.
100%.
Like it's going to happen.
There's going to be some wild cards. I mean, the fact that you're relying on Jay Huff, who's a backup, as your starter at center, we're going to see how that progresses. Again, I don't feel like that's a huge drop off from
Yeah, but
Miles. We've
bring
talked
in-
about it. It's you
Bring
don't-
in
no,
Jackson
it's
and Wiseman and not letting one of them walk. And,
Yeah.
granted, they were still under contract, but, you've got depth at a position we haven't had depth at in quite a while.
And honestly, though,
And those guys could also play the 4 if they wanted.
100%. And we're not a center first team or even a center second team. Honestly, Jay Huff is going to be a step up because he's, to Danny's point, he's going to get boards.
And he hustles.
Yes, Miles could score 25 points, but he didn't do that every game. He did that like every 5 games.
Right.
And he didn't, in all of those games, he didn't get consistent boards. So if Jay Huff averages 12 points and 10 boards,
yeah.
that's a plus.
That's James Wiseman stat. Right
We're
there.
we're winning.
You just spoke a James Wiseman stat.
Right. And I'll take that any
Because
day.
Jay Huff has the ability to put 20 up,
That's what I'm saying.
you know, any given night, especially rolling off Siakam.
Yeah.
I'm actually curious to see who they decide to start.
It's going to be an interesting offseason. And when you start seeing the beginning of I think the way the team looks at the beginning of the year is going to be probably, I don't want to say significantly different, but at least on the back end, it'll be interesting to see who shakes out. Because even when we look at the depth chart here and
Oh, yeah.
that was up on the screen, you're looking at you don't have Wiseman, Jackson, Walker really in there in any kind of
Yeah.
presence, and you got to figure these guys are going to compete for something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're gonna be
probably
on
Huff's
there,
position
so-
to lose, but
It is for
you're-
sure.
I think
That's why
you're-
he came here.
I
I'm
think
sure.
you're going to see a little bit of a pitch count on Jackson and Wiseman, probably
I
for
think
the
this
first
is-
month,
that's
just
okay.
to
I think
get
this
their
is
legs back on
This will
in
be
the game.
the most important preseason that we'll watch ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because of that.
100%.
Because those three will be battling for that starting position.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of Huff early on, Bradley for a little bit, because I think it's going to be December.
Also,
honestly,
let's not
till-
forget
Yeah.
wasn't Jackson competing to be the starter into last season, or was it more him and
I think we
Wiseman
wanted
were
him.
battling.
I think we wanted him
definitely
to be.
because it was
Like,
evident to anybody who watches basketball that Jackson outperformed Turner
Oh, yeah.
Jackson,
90% of the
Jackson
time.
out hustles Turner. He can't
in his sleep.
He just can't necessarily stretch the floor as well as Turner. But no, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong.
They're true centers.
Yeah.
You know, and really Jackson's biggest downfall is he's not a big center.
Right.
So that I think that he needs to slot to the 4 off the bench.
If you think about it, though, the way the team is set up, if you can get enough shooting out of the 4 other positions,
Just
you
slide it
need
out.
somebody in the paint. That's the thing
100%.
we complained about all year, and they won in spite
Yeah.
of it. They really did. Because you didn't need Turner out there. You
Right.
really didn't.
yeah.
If you were getting the Neesmith that we saw at the end of the year into the postseason, if you were getting that, you had enough firepower. You didn't need. It was redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
honestly.
that's my point. Like, what's a rebound? What is a rebound?
The shot
is an extra possession.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
so
I was like, huh?
a rebound is is
He
either
had me.
You might have to put the buffering zone.
well, I mean, it comes off.
is an extra possession. So if Turner's shooting 35 to 40% clip, that's great, right?
Yeah.
But the 70% or whatever you're missing, or 60% you're missing. Whereas with a rebound, you actually have an extra possession, whether it's off a missed shot or whether it's off of a defensive rebound. You get that extra possession. It's just as good, if not better. And then you add that value of that center can actually score. I mean, we're a plus. We're up. We are plus
100%.
at the center. I don't care how you want to cut the math, how you want to shake it.
Yep.
We're up.
The question will be what happens with that other big, the power forward position, and what production you're going to get. Pascal doesn't strike me as this is a weird depth chart with Pascal at the power. I mean, you don't want him banging. I mean, you want him in the mid range and getting that shot off.
I think what you'll
he
see
lives there
is you'll have more flex into Obi between 3 and the 4. But I think you'll see Jackson more into the 4 than the 5.
I'd like to see Obi slot into the 3.
Same.
And then Jackson come in off the bench at the 4.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it depends on who we're playing, right? But I'd like to see us create the matchup problem. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
The crazy part is, playing against the right team, Obi proved he can guard the 5. He can
guard basically any position, really.
Yeah.
Other than the point guard.
Yeah.
He's built like that.
I think our entire team, outside of just size advantages, and maybe TJ could probably do it too. If you can't guard 1 through 5, why you're out there? At least 2 through 5.
Right.
At least 2 through 5.
At least make an effort.
When it comes down to top point guards in the league that can guard all 5 positions on the court, who's after Caruso? TJ?
Yeah.
There's something else that we're not talking about that's a pretty big storyline that I think is sitting there, and I don't feel like it's really been talked about by anybody. And granted, we're in football season. I know, Marshall, but would call it the fact that who are the top teams in the East? I don't think you can put Boston there anymore. I think you're looking at, is it Cleveland? Are you scared of Cleveland? I'm not scared.
Miami lost a lot
scared.
with Hero and having his season-ending surgery.
Milwaukee's not it.
No. Milwaukee got worse. Pacers got better.
I don't. How do you? What argument could you make that they got better?
The Knicks' big move was firing their coach, and what?
And
I am intrigued.
They fired Tibbs.
they're not going to be.
I am interested.
They're not going to be better.
We rattled them all up.
I agree.
We really did.
Yeah.
They're
like, we don't know what to do.
Because right now we have the advantage, and these teams are going, well, we got to change our lineup to match up better with the Pacers because we're the top dogs now.
Isn't it funny that your star player is going to be out, and you look at a team who probably has the most continuity of any of these teams in the system and what's going to be there? It's probably going to be the Pacers.
Yeah.
Consistent leadership.
Yep.
All these guys are still there. They didn't fire a coach. They didn't have a guy leave the team. They didn't bring a unfrosted Pop-Tart eater onto the squad and call him a
cat lover.
A cat lover. Forgot about that.
Dressing like his
Cleveland
grandma.
went out and their big move was Lonzo.
Yeah. So here's there is an advantage because losing Halliburton, we do lose that game manager and that just clutch shot, right? But also, what we're bringing in is a better defender. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're counteracting with the defense.
Yeah.
So
our defense.
What if you don't need to make that clutch
on
shot?
paper? Our defense is better.
What if you're up 10?
It's a counteract.
That's the whole argument about the additional rebounds. Like, how do you offset? And I think it's not so much that
rebounds.
you're not going to replace Hallie, but it's more like if we can get some gains in a couple of other spots
that we're slacking at.
Is it enough to offset? And are we good enough that we can take on in Oklahoma City?
And I want Hallie back, but the inconsistencies though, like he would disappear. Clutch games just disappear. And then sometimes he would. Sometimes
I would. He would show. I was getting paid $10 million
for sure. He'd show back up in the final 2 minutes. But bro, and so if you can find, which I think we will, a baseline of consistency at certain levels, and then increase defense, increase rebounds.
We still have Siakam.
How are we not better?
We're better.
Siakam he did hit 30. He's 31, so he's not a spring chicken, but he's got
He's in his prime.
He's got a few years left of good productive ball, assuming he doesn't get hurt. That's the wild card for this year. And the thing is, we didn't get lucky. The Pacers did not get lucky with injuries last year. They had as we know, we had a crap.
The first half of the year was,
it was all injuries.
literally our whole starting
Mike
lineup.
wanted to throw the season in like November. I
Yeah,
remember those
I did.
text messages.
I was begging Mike,
Yeah.
Mike, wait until these boys get back together, dude.
I don't even
dude,
know
I'm
what
telling
happened in
you.
November. I was watching
Oh,
football.
Mike was. Yeah, you were like F this.
yeah.
Basketball season
I don't pay
doesn't start
attention
till
to it
February.
until March.
Yeah, it was great.
Mike was
No.
wanting to burn it down.
I was one.
And we got the best
It looked
backcourt in the
terrible.
league without Hallie.
100%.
Like, no question.
100%.
That's, I mean, a lot to look forward to this year, even in what could be perceived as a down year. It feels like there's some momentum, and I think we have a lot more positivity heading into this year, which is interesting.
Yeah.
You know why?
compared to last year.
You know why?
I mean, we did make the NBA Finals and get to a Game 7, and we're only half away from winning it. If we didn't have a unfrosted Pop-Tart eating cat lover
That didn't show up.
that didn't show up.
The reason that we're going to be successful again this year is because Ray Carlisle.
100%.
He's developed these guys.
Oh yeah.
And that should tell you everything you need to know because you have a Hall of Fame coach, right? He's Hall of Famer before he came
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and he signed back up to come back.
Yeah.
If that doesn't tell you what you need to know, I don't know what does.
You know, plus-
because if I'm him and this team is shit,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, why would you
I'm
hang?
out.
How would you hang?
I'm not
around?
even signing.
Plus, the beautiful thing of it is you've got Jackson and Wiseman coming back. And Jackson's been in the system for 3 years. Wiseman, this is going on his second year.
Wiseman's a lottery
They
pick that
said-
wants to prove he's a fucking lottery pick.
They said through
Dude, we're
the horrors of last
James
season
Wiseman.
and the peaks and valleys of last season.
dude, I was
So,
so jacked when we
How,
signed
how can you not be bought in?
How was going on?
How can you not be
How-
bought in?
How old is Wiseman?
24.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you
24.
guys.
He's 24 years
Jackson's
old, boys.
25 or 26.
Wiseman would have been the starter at the end of
Yeah,
this year.
he would've.
100%.
We talked about that.
We would have gotten maybe to the All-Star break, and Miles Turner would have been riding wood.
Look what was happening to
Right.
Miles
He was-
Turner in the
he
finals.
was riding wood, trust me.
Yeah.
Look what he was starting to in the finals. Like
So for anybody that doesn't know who James Wiseman is, I compare him to like a Mitchell Robertson. Okay, he just absolutely dogs. He hustles. He gets rebounds. He gets putback points. The dude's just an athlete. He was a lottery pick for a reason. He just consistently
he went to
gets
the
shit
wrong.
on.
He went to the wrong team too.
Yeah, he wasn't in a good system.
That team was never going to work out for him. It's not built for him.
No.
it
Small
just
ball.
yeah.
Small ball team. But we are gearing towards, hey, we need that. We need that. Maybe not
But
30
we're-
minutes of it.
No, but we need it.
need 15 to 20 minutes of that.
But this is where the Pacers, I feel like, are leaps and bounds above everybody. Is they're smart enough to find that guy,
Right.
who can still hang running with our offense.
Yes.
Hey, do
And
you,
that's why I'm so high on Wiseman and Jackson.
you know what it is a week from this upcoming Tuesday? We're only like, yeah. I mean, we're the first game's on the 7th. You're a week
NBA season. I told
NBA
you guys.
tips
You're like-
off like the week of Halloween.
I told you guys.
Yeah.
NBA
Football
season.
season.
And then it's going to be
Marshall will be back
Look,
with
can
you
we
guys
talk
in
about
February.
this?
Literally in the middle of football season.
Can we talk? I was pissed last year. Christmas Day.
You were pissed last year. I'm pissed right now.
Christmas Day. I don't care what Netflix does. Christmas Day is NBA Day.
100%.
It is NBA Day.
Everybody knows that.
I will.
It's still
I
fucking football
refuse to
season.
turn on the NFL.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'll watch basketball on Christmas Day, but I'm going to be pissed off about it.
Yeah, but if they're
It's
crowded
still-
I got the jitters
Football
right now
season.
thinking about basketball. Like
Me too,
I
dude. I'm
have got
jacked.
the shakes.
I'm ready to see Wiseman and Jackson uplift our team like they were going to last year. Ugh.
I'm ready
There's
to.
some depth.
I'm ready to hear
Yeah.
Mike melt down when we don't get off to a hot start and he thinks the world is burning.
That's fair.
You look. This is the only
I clean
podcast you
things
can
up.
come to mid to end September and get like quality basketball talk.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
100%.
Like-
You know what we haven't talked about? Monte Morris signing
Football.
yesterday, and then today the Pacers going.
Yeah.
You didn't pass.
What's
your
that
physical,
about?
bro.
What do you?
So I think there's a theory behind it because you guys have heard me all off season. Why haven't we signed Beasley yet? And now that Westbrook is stretched out this far, Westbrook isn't going to be an impact for us.
Yeah,
But he could easily fill that role.
for sure.
Obviously, I want Beasley more than anybody. If we get Beasley, there's no way. If Howie makes a return towards the end of the year, dude, I just don't see anybody beating us.
I don't either. But to your point, we've all been a part of businesses, right? And I like, so the failed physical. Oh, there's a calf issue. All right.
Yep, calf issue.
You could,
Okay, a calf issue.
you know what I mean?
okay.
Like if you wanted to, if you really wanted that
Right.
player, and you're
Yeah.
like, hey, I want to fill this roster spot,
Yeah.
or at least give it a chance to be filled as we go into preseason. Let's make this
Yeah,
little
we can
medical
heal that up.
issue go away.
Yeah.
You know,
After you sign them to
after
an
you
inked deal.
right? But the fact they didn't do that,
It's weird. That means, to me, that maybe when we signed him,
yeah.
Beasley or Westbrook was like, oh, shit, they gave up on me. And probably made a phone call and said, look,
Hey, I'm still
thinking about you guys, man.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me. I'm hoping like 3 weeks from now that announcement's made.
yeah.
And I hope it's Beasley.
If we landed Beasley, put us in the finals right now.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
There's no question about
Yeah.
it. Literally, our 3-point shooting is already good enough.
Oh God.
Put the best 3-point shooter in the league on our team. Dude, there's nobody beating us.
Yeah.
With rebounders, dude.
With
chalk it
3
up.
legit rebounders.
We don't even need Howie. Just make him sit out the
Yeah.
whole year.
Yeah, give him a ring for sitting the bench.
Yeah.
Like-
He'll be our best coach. We'll get an additional assistant coach.
Yeah.
Like, literally. Like,
Yeah.
there's nobody beating us.
No.
And I'll just end it on that.
100%.
Early talk NBA, but really it's not early. It's right around the corner.
It is.
Okay.
I'm excited.
It's right around the corner. It is NBA season.
Fucking football season. I don't know how many times I got to say it.